lot of people misinterpret success and how much it costs. There's a lot of work and also the resilience that needs to come with it. I remember when we first started the Ethics Guild podcast, obviously in my ignorance, I was trying to find how you can, make things a little bit more viral, right? Thinking that it was different than the concept of like create value, and then the value will create everything else, right? And to create value, it takes a lot of time to create that, right? And value markets itself, right? It distributes because people are going to say like, I find this very interesting, and they start, obviously telling somebody else, right? And everyone is looking always for a shortcut to success. When I was going and looking for advice, right? Because again, I wasn't an expert in this area. And I found that everyone is trying to look for a shortcut. Everyone. And sometimes it's not the project, it's the journey, right? The journey that you go through, that you withstand, that you understand, that you learn, you adapt, you evolve, and then you repeat it again and again and again and again until the day that you say, I need to find a new purpose in life to continue living. Because normally when we lose purpose in life, this is one where we decay quicker. And it's interesting to me to talk about when you go through that journey, right? The human connections you make with people. Like, for example, working with Kevin and Autumn, it creates a bond that is going to be so unique. And with Fang too, and obviously I'm much older than all of you guys, but it's to leave that distinctive memory, right? That unique memory is like, something, I once knew this person, and this person put me in this journey, and we went together in this journey, and we learned so much from each other. And remembrance that, right? That human interaction that was once created. And like you said, Finn, there's a lot of people that are looking for to be unique and live a great experience at work. And a lot of people are starting to realize that why work on somebody else's dreams when I can work on my own? Why should I capitalize on somebody else getting more revenues when I can do that for myself? So I think also this is helping for people to self-develop and start building confidence in themselves to grow in every area as a human, right? A few years ago, I came to the conclusion, I was working in this company, and I remember telling Kevin, I was like, you know how much money we make for this company, and in comparison to what we make, it's not even 1% of what we make is what we give, right? Take aside all the impact and the finances, but take, for instance, the human development, the training, the mentoring, the giving 100% every day. That is intangible, but at the same time is irreplaceable. And that kind of experience, do you get that back from the company, from other interpreters? More than likely you don't. So where is the smart investment in the future? Perhaps fulfilling your dreams. But you got to start somewhere. I'm not saying that take that path immediately, because if you don't know much better, you got to learn it somewhere, and you pay the price for that. For every win, there's a loss. You might have to lose a little bit. Like Fang's story is very interesting. I started at GameStop. That's where she paid her dues. And she then worked for a company similar to Best Buy. That's where she paid her dues. But then that catapulted her to where she wanted to go. So, taking shortcuts in business and life, it definitely leads to, I would say, disappointments. So I would say, for whoever's out there, if you start something, just be resilient. Sometimes resilience overcomes talent, because you can be very talented, but you give up. Never give up for what you love. Never give up for what you stand for your convictions. Love yourself. Learn how to love yourself through your life. This is coming from a guy that, I've been through through hell in my life, and I'm a happy man today. I feel free, and this is why, I share these thoughts with everyone, because how do you become free? It's like you learn how to love yourself. You learn how to understand that you can always amend things, although you can never undo the past, but you can always correct and amend. So I don't know if you guys have something in your life that in your career that you felt that the experience wasn't there, although you were giving the ultimate experience, and how that felt for you guys. And that goes for everyone on the table.
Who would like to go first? Rock, paper, scissors? No, okay.
I get lost in volumes of great cities that give vacuum lessons.